I'm Dean Huppert, and you're watching the Keith Kinder Show with our head coach from Mishawaka High School, the football coach, Keith Kinder. Boy, another big game this week. You take on the NorthWood Panthers at their place. You know how much tradition they have. They're coming off a loss. This is going to be a tough one.
Yeah, it really is, and it doesn't seem like there's any breaks in this conference. You know, every week is a quality opponent. You know, like you said, the fact that they got beat last week at home doesn't make our task any easier. It's a really neat place to play a football game. I got to play my first ever varsity football game there some 23 years ago. It's a great memory. A lot of respect for that program. Arguably the most successful program in the conference in terms of sectional, regional, semi-state, state championships, you know, the tournament success they've had. So our kids are really excited to play this week.
You played a lot of high school football, had a lot of success. You know Nate Andrews and what he and his brother were able to accomplish. How much respect do you have for the Andrews family and just knowing Jim Andrews set that all up for Napanee and NorthWood High School?
Yeah, you know, it's a ton of respect for the whole family. Gotten to know Nate the last few years a lot more and really enjoy the time that I get to spend with him. He's a great guy. He's a really good football coach. And his kids play incredibly hard. I can remember watching him play when I was growing up. He's a few years older than me, and he was a really good football player. So was his brother. And you know, it's just kind of neat that family has continued to have, you know, to be a driving force of that football program for so long.
It seems like this could be a big rivalry in the future. You look at NorthWood's tradition, Mishawaka's tradition. I can remember NorthWood coming over here playing a scrimmage, and it was really cool. This is one that starts tonight, and I know you want to get it off on the right foot.
Yeah, you know, I think that, you know, there's still a chance that we can win the conference. You know, some things got to go our way, but we got to take care of business as well. So for us, it's an opportunity to, you know, to move up the ladder a little bit in the conference standings. We've talked to our kids about that. You know, we're treating this just like a tournament game. And in terms of the rivalry, you know, I think that in the short time that we've competed in the NLC, you see a lot of possibilities for some really neat rivalries in the future. And so, you know, we're blessed to have this opportunity. We're really excited to play tonight.
You looked like you found some things last week against Concord. Did that confidence carry over to practice? Were you happy with the workouts this week and what you're going to put on the field tonight?
Yeah, you know, we've had actually four really good consecutive weeks of practice. Been really pleased with our preparation. And, you know, some things started to go our way a little bit. Second half at Plymouth and then last week against Concord, particularly in the first half and the fourth quarter. So, you know, I like where our team is right now. I told our guys this week that, you know, we're not there yet, but they've been really fun to coach the past month, you know, and it shows how tough they are mentally because, you know, with the start that we had, you know, one of my fears was that we wouldn't, you know, mentally buy in as a collective group, and they've done just that. They've been great to work with this past month. They're competing, they're playing hard, they're having fun, they're just fun to be around right now.
Yeah, and when you think about this team, what are the keys tonight to take on? You've been studying film, you know NorthWood has a lot. To get shut out last week, that's very uncharacteristic of the Panthers.
Yeah, well, Northridge is really good on defense, and so that had a lot to do with NorthWood's struggles on offense. We got to limit their quarterback in the run game. That's a big concern. And then if you get nosy in the secondary, they'll throw the ball over your head. So tackling the quarterback in the run game, and then, you know, keeping the ball in front of us when they do choose to throw it. So those are our keys on defense, and then offensively, just you know, we've turned the ball over in the red zone each of the last 2 weeks. We can't do that against good people and expect to win. So we got to take care of the ball. And we got to finish drives.
And finally, you're standing in the locker room. These jerseys are going to go on the road tonight. But this morning, it's always a great tradition. Pastor Mike Kramer does an unbelievable job. There's so many people who are kind of angels to this program who have helped out. But how important is a Friday morning to set up that Friday afternoon to go into Friday night?
You know, Pastor Kramer's been doing it for like 25 years, I think, on Friday mornings with game day inspiration. You know, completely voluntary for our kids. So, you know, the kids that want to wake up on a Friday morning and hear a positive motivational message, choose to come in. They provide breakfast for us at New Life Church, but there's no better way to start a Friday for me. It's a great way to get in here, have a cup of coffee, listen to some great words of wisdom, and he's always got at least one or two things that he says that'll give you a little bit of goosebumps. So it's a good way to start, and our kids are really fortunate to have so many people that care about them.
All right, well, good luck tonight. Big game, Northwood and Mishawaka at Jim Andrews Field.
Go Cavemen.